people are hoping that we might get to see Spider-Man and Deadpool team up. Not asking you to confirm or deny any of that, but let's say it does happen.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips on how Tom should deal with Ryan Reynolds?
I don't know who is Ryan Reynolds.
It was right. He was in Deadpool. Did you see Deadpool?
No.
It's like he's the other guy who has a mask like yours, but isn't as cool as your mask, right? They're both red,
I love
right?
Ryan Reynolds. I'm just going along with the joke, but
They're both. He's just scared. It's fine. It's no
I
big
love
deal.
Ryan Reynolds.
You don't have to be scared of Ryan Reynolds.
I told you I had my first kiss during October Sky.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
nice.
way, me too.
You've never even seen October Sky, have you?
I have.
Liar.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, you should.
So let's talk about Spider-Man.
Cool.
So I went to the set last summer.
Okay,
Met
cool.
you there, and you weren't there that day, but we were talking about with the producers how they'd spoken to you about numerous roles over the years for getting involved with Marvel, and this was the first one that really excited you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can tell me the roles that you turned down, but what excited you most about Mysterio? Why was this your first entry into the Marvel Universe?
Well, I mean, I think the Marvel Universe is pretty incredible, but I do think just as an actor, one of the really only superpowers you have as an actor is your ability, if you have the opportunity to make a choice, to make a choice. That's why it feels like a superpower, because mostly as an actor, you're just being told what somebody else wants you to play. But when you have the opportunity in your career to make a choice, it feels like a superpower. And so I think, you know, in trying to figure out what works best for you and your skill set and, you know, what really gets you excited, this role provided so many things in me that got me excited, particularly because I've played a number of very dark characters in recent past of what I've done in movies, and this allowed me to be in much more kind of positive light to play a superhero and to join up with Spider-Man and to, you know, fight these like villainous creatures together. I just love that idea. It felt very different from anything that I had been doing, so I like to kind of switch it up, and it was a perfect switch up.
And particularly in superhero films, it's almost like pro wrestling in that you get to focus on the physicality of the role, like how you transform from your street clothes to being a superhero. And so what was your approach to Mysterio, and how did you approach Spider-Man differently physically in the way that you approach these roles?
He's a little bit more collected in this film. When we first meet him in Spider-Man: Homecoming, we had this idea that he was really bad at being Spider-Man, and that a lot of the stuff he was doing for the first time, and it was more his Spidey sense or his Peter Tingle kind of taking over. And in this film, you know, he's fought Thanos twice. He's gone through the events of Infinity War and Endgame. He's much more capable now. So a lot more of the action sequences and his actions in this film are more deliberate. They're more like he is now a bit of a badass, and he's enjoying being a cooler version of what Spider-Man is.
And how was your physical approach to Mysterio?
Well, the suit itself creates a real physicality, you know? I mean, there's you're
What,
literally
that you
almost
can't
like
move?
forced up. Yeah, there's only so much you can move. And then also you're like forced to stand in a particular way. There are a number of things I asked for in the suit to make it, to sort of change the way in which I would stand, or, you know, we had a couple different versions of heights of shoes.
Yeah.
That was like really important to me, because sometimes I kind of wanted to feel like I was a lot taller. Sometimes like, you know, it was different.
I did think that when I first met you. I was like, geez, Jake is really tall.
Well, there you go. But there was something to that. I wanted to walk on set feeling that kind of prowess, you know? I mean, you're walking into a world where, you know, Iron Man has just left, you know, and that doesn't, as a character, I didn't know that. I don't know those things when I first arrived on Earth, but as an actor, I'm aware of that. And you want to feel that power that you can feel as a superhero. And so that suit really did it.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks. What are you saying again?
Thanks, man. Nice.